Hello, Shy Guys World. Eddie's here, back with another interview for yourselves. Today with me, I have Techno-Dude. So, without further ado, Techno-Dude, tell us a bit about yourself.
All right. First of all, hey, Shy Guys World. It's nice to be back after a bit of personal things going on in life, in especially with things going on with flight school. I've been learning to be a pilot and everything. So, anyways, how you doing, Dan?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, thank you very much, Dave. Nice to finally talk to one of the greats of RCT that we can brag about and get involved with. Um, Obviously, first question I'm going to ask: how far through the Intamin Super Pack are you?
uh, Judging about how us and the ISP are trying to work on everything Intamin has ever done, I would say we all know how Intamin is, making a new product every month, so nowhere near done.
How long's a piece of string, kind of thing, then?
uh, Currently, we are working on. We're of course we're don't worry guys, we're working on the Intamin double spline with Skyrush. That has not been dropped. It's just we're currently working on this, making this track almost as flexible as the PEP track.
That'll be good.
Yeah, and of course, how large these turns are and everything. It's a lot of pieces, a lot of math, a lot of
A lot of
trial and
polys.
error. And it's coming along good. I can't really safely say it's going to be done soon, but we're getting there pretty good. And in the meantime, we're also working on the reversed freefall track from the good old Superman Escape from Krypton and Tower of Terror.
Okay. Is that gonna be a
Along,
backwards CTR as well?
yep. Of course, that custom track isn't going to be too complex. It's pretty much just a couple of
Up and
pieces,
down.
up and down. Uh, we're planning on redoing the CTR. I know it looks good as it is. I don't know if you guys remember it from last year. I I believe we showed renders last year of the first track in CTR. We're currently renovating it to have more detail without going too overboard of polygon count. And we're also working on the good old latest little craze with Intamin, the mounted side drop towers,
Yes.
aka Slimanjaro, Drop a Doom. And so far, we're doing a pretty good job. We just need pretty much restraints and a couple of connections, like the restraint mechanisms, how they're kind of visible from the frame. So we're working on that. Uh, it shouldn't be too much longer. And
Okay, cool.
yeah.
Okay, to date then, what's available to download from, I don't know if it's on the depot or whatever.
So far to download from the ISP, we have, of course, our first generation Intamin Blitz.
Yep. I think everyone
That,
has that as a staple download in their
yeah.
add-ons, to be
Uh,
quite honest.
I believe we have these on the depot as well.
Okay.
Uh, a while ago, we made some, the good old catch cars from from an Intamin accelerator.
Yes.
We have made those as a CTR.
Mhm.
You can make them work if you know how to do it. They're basically just a CTR, and if you do it right, yeah, you can put it on the invisible track. It's on the invisible track or the Giga track. I'm trying to remember.
I think it's on the Giga Track if I remember correctly. So it molds in
Yeah,
with the Hershey Storm Runner if you use that.
yeah, and we might, as soon as we start jumping on the Intamin Strata and Intamin Accelerator, which by the way we are also working on as well. Uh, this is only audio, so I can't show you guys the current progress on the Stratas. We've been working on top thrill dragsters.
Oh, nice. That'd be good. Is that going to be a CT or is it going to be just CTR?
As with everything else, CTN,
That'd
CTR.
be nice. And I take it it's all hand modelled, not no limits.
Yep. Oh no, 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 no limits, not at
Sorry,
all.
did I touch a nerve there? One of the
Yeah, us
questions I'm
PIs.
one of the questions I'm
Huh?
sure the one of the questions I'm sure that the community would like sorry the community would like to hear is
Yeah,
the whole parallax situation. Like I don't want to bring anything up because I know that caused a massive fuss and he got himself banned. I mean, obviously
yeah.
you're working close with parallax with this pack.
Yes, me and Parallax are actually very good friends.
Mhm.
And we talk a lot. Unfortunately, we haven't been talking a lot lately due to some personal things I can't talk about.
That's fair enough.
But we're still good friends, and we're still working on the ISP, even
But
though we.
my question was going to be, do you feel that he brought that on himself, or the community took it the wrong way?
Honestly, a bit of both.
No, I was going to suggest. I mean, everyone suggests the same. Everyone has their own opinion. However,
Yeah, everyone has their own opinion, but now I'm not necessarily saying that Parallax is completely 100% the good guy. Like, yeah, he had his faults, but also the whole no limit CT thing is just a big mess in general. Anytime it's brought up, there's a big argument.
yeah,
So it's not I'm not aiming at Parallax in general. It's just yeah, I know it's ridiculous how these on now I'm not saying I'm with no limit CT. No, that's it's really hurtful to the game and it's honestly I don't feel it's not very smiled upon to be ripping other people's work and plopping it in a game that was not built for this amount of detail.
I mean, the argument with that is, some people are making these CTs in no limits and exporting them out, not
Yeah,
necessarily the ones that came with the game.
yeah, it's like
So
you know,
you not without being mean, you've contradicted yourself. They may have made the product, exported it, then re-imported it into RCT. But again, your point of the game isn't built for it, totally agreeable.
well, RCT3. Well, now, anyways, what I'm saying is I'm mainly talking about like the in-game tracks. Now, if people make their own, now people can do whatever they want. They're not necessarily ripping off other people's work on that, but the game wasn't built for this amount of polygon.
No.
But people can use what they want, so I really don't care.
You stayed out of it. Fair play. Yeah, I think the community needs to accept that there is these new not theories, but there are these new ways of getting custom content into the game. I'm a fan of it. I always stick one in my parks just to give it a bit of realism, because I'm crap at making layouts. So, bung one in,
Of course.
you get a bit of, ooh, what have you done that for? I'm lazy. There we go. I said it.
Yeah,
Okay.
people can use what
No,
they
sorry.
want.
Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. What were you gonna say?
I was going to ask about your future projects, but you weren't quite finished. So.
Oh, I was just gonna close this little topic here with people can use what they want, pretty much. It's people want to use no limit CTs, then they can go ahead. It's not if yeah, I personally will never use no limit CTs, but if other people want to, that's fine by them.
There we go. Right, let's brush over that one now before we get any comments about it.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
controversial topic, however, handled fantastically. Thank you.
thing.
Future projects. Obviously, the ISP is going to be a hell of a long project,
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a ride that probably will never end.
but
But
anything. Obviously, you've just said you're going to get your pilot's license, which is something I want to do when I'm a bit older and a bit more money. But RCT wise, any future projects?
well, currently, of course, I'm sure you guys are familiar with the Vekoma Junior coaster pack that I've been working on.
Yep, the Barnstormer is the newest.
Yes,
Yes.
and I'm currently debugging the Barnstormer. As you could tell in like the last picture, it has two rear cars. It's kind of being buggy for me. And the Barnstormer, not even though it doesn't look hard, it's been a bumpy journey trying to capture that cartoony look that it
Mhm.
has. Well, without making it like 10,000 plus follies, and
I was going to say because it's so
I
rounded. It's
I know it's so cartoony, and it's been a hell of a ride trying to capture that cartoonness, but I think it came out pretty good. Now, I remember people complaining. I will say this, I'm not gonna lie, it's high poly, but it's got LODs, very good LODs to compensate for this. Basically, you're only gonna get like that major poly count heavy detail when you're right up close to it to make it work perfectly with the game.
Mhm.
And currently I'm working on the well-known the train setup that half of them have.
Right. Okay.
And after this one, I'm going to be doing the also well-known rocket, and then along with a variant of X No Way Out
Now,
from
see that
Thorpe
that
Park.
will be good because I went on that the other day. Thorpe
Yeah,
Park. So I take it you're going to be doing the new, smoother trains, the black ones with the, well, I'm assuming it'd be recolorable, but you know.
I'm currently not sure how the new trains look because I honestly cannot really find any pictures. I remember finding a picture of the trains where they look like the rockets, the classic rockets, but they have like a headset. I mean, they have like a headrest, not headset, and like a little sound system on it.
Hmm. No, you've got wrong information there, my friend.
Because
I'm
it
sure. I'm
says,
sure you'll work that out, and I'm sure I can source a few photos off some of the
all right,
UK groups that have got it. Um,
is it still the trains of Vekoma?
yeah, I think they are Vekoma, but they are very much like the Junior Coaster. Um, you know the roller skater that
Yeah.
iJohn brought out. It's like that.
Ah, it's got those new ones. All
That's it.
right. Well, does it still have a sound system?
No, it's all in the ride.
Okay.
If no one's been to Thorpe Park to go on X, it's now X Ride on Wave and Sound, taken over by the Ministry of Sound, which is a UK drum and bass company type thing. It's quite good. It's a good ride.
All right. If you can source me some pictures, I'll be
Shall do.
more than happy to do it.
Shall do.
All right. And after the rocket, I was going to do originally that was going I'm also going to do what my girlfriend wanted to do
Yeah.
on the rubber duck. I don't know if you remember that.
Can't remember it.
My girlfriend wanted me to make a rubber ducky variant. It's not existent, but
That would be
you know,
great for
because
the
I love,
game.
keeps her happy, I'll do it for her. And I was going to do the Griffin from
See,
Flight of
that would be brilliant.
Yeah.
Mm.
And as soon as I'm done with that, I already have plans for a really large pack that I think RCT3 has needed for a long time.
Okay.
So lately, so these past couple of days, when I went on to Shy Guys World, in the CTR section, I noticed this guy named Nighthawk making this Andromeda V Polaris train set.
Yep.
And I was thinking to myself, you know, RCT3 can really use a good transport-like set. Well, other than, you know, the H the high-speed rail that Silver
I
Swordsman.
know it. I know it.
But I'm not talking about like Japanese high-speed rail, of course. I'm talking about parking lot trams,
Yeah.
monorails.
Yeah. Totally agree with you on that.
And I was thinking of making a big old transport pack with a lot of different transport trams, monorails, even the good old Mark 7, I believe, and even the Mark 1 Disneyland monorails.
Actually, that would be good because I mean I know we have the Dasmat's transport park jet exactly.
Yeah.
But one style, you know.
And the track that was built for the in-game monorail track,
Yep.
which is too regular systems are too big, but with the latest custom track,
Yep.
I don't think it was kept, but it was. I don't remember. Was it Marcus who made this flexible monorail track?
I think it was. It's probably him. They were just gods compared to what everybody else has done.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, good. So
And,
a lot of future plans to look forward to then.
yeah, and yeah, I'm also. I don't know if you know of the Disneyland park trams.
Oh, vaguely.
Yeah, those are. I've always been fascinated with those. I was gonna add those to the pack. Lots and lots of different
Cool.
little things.
Okay.
And
Brilliant.
as soon as I'm done at the Vekoma Junior Coaster Pack, I have plans of getting this done. It's going to be a big project, even with some CTs. So if anyone wants to help with this pack, I wouldn't mind.
There we go then. So if you need to, if you want to help Techno-Dude out with his new packs, or give him a PM or drop a comment below the WA. Techno-Dude, been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
All right, it's been nice, Dan.
Good man. See you in a bit.
All right, see you, Dan.